Laughter is healthy. In the variability and complexity of our day-to-day, the attitude we have towards each thing is very important. For example, when faced with the same embarrassing or unpleasant situation, each person has different ways of reacting to it, being many times diametrically opposite. Many times, we tend to easily fall into a position of fragility and victimization. Be it in a personal, work, or social environment. Suffering with it, holding back our growth potential, both as people, as in our work, or in the serenity in which we live. Humor is perhaps an undervalued element whose positive management is highly positive in our life, but where, in addition, negative management or no management can be highly detrimental to both our happiness and our aspirations at any level. For this, it is highly positive to carry out activities that strengthen our ability to develop humor, and to manage it. In addition to helping us realize that time passes, and far from being a drag, it represents a sea of opportunities. A good sense of humor will act as shield which will help us managing stress. The ability to laugh, play, and have fun, also of ourselves, not only drives you to a more enjoyable life but also helps solving problems, improving our relationships with the others, and thinking more creatively. People who incorporate humor and play into their daily lives find that it renews them and all of their relationships. Developing a proper sense of humor is not an end but a process, and therefore it is important to make an effort towards it. Smiling and laughing trigger the release of chemical factors in our body that are of enormous benefit in relieving stress. With this, we achieve a state of greater relaxation on a physical and mental level. It is worth mentioning that being funny or having a sense of humor is a skill. That means we can develop it. And if we understand why we need a sense of humor and how beneficial it could be for our mental health, we can develop it by following some tips. Let me explain how. In first place, learning to laugh at ourselves. This is a key point in our growth process. If we manage to laugh at our flaws or failures, the result is a very powerful emotional release. We feel lighter, happier and more. This leads us to further develop our potential, and all those aspects in another context could be a burden, and not a challenge. Prioritizing humor is essential to see things with greater perspective. We have have to understand that there are certain priorities to pay more attention to and not waste time focusing on this or that detail, or what is worse, let it condition us. Humor helps us to see different situations from another angle. We can change our perspective and understand our life from a more realistic and normalized point of view. Laughter is the best medicine. A humorous perspective creates a psychological distance that can help you avoid feeling overwhelmed and decrease conflicts. Let me give you some tips. 1. A great sense of humor starts with yourself. You should practice every day laughing at yourself, your fears and your complexes, especially those that most embarrass you, your nose, your height, the sound of your laugh. 2. Nothing feels as good as laughing with other people. And that is because laughing is something social, so the next step of course is to share your best jokes with others. With respect, affection and also with your best smile. 3. When people laugh, they are paying attention. Sure they are, nothing is more attractive than a person with a big smile telling good jokes in the middle of a chat. Well, maybe a movie star, but you're not competing in the same league. 4. Humor helps to lighten the mood when things feel too hard. It's like a superpower, you know, if you are able to relax the atmosphere when it is tense by something or someone. That will make you invincible. 5. Humor won't work unless it's genuinely yours. A sense of humor is a state of mind. When you are relaxed and feel good, happiness transforms into laughter and sympathy. Last but not the least, reflect on what you are grateful for. Focus on the positive aspects in your life. This will help to improve an overall mood and make it easier for you to laugh throughout your day. In fact, every hour something good is happening in our lives. So why don't we use this for reducing stress and increasing happiness? And that is it, my friend. Honesty and sincerity begin with you and are the basis of a good sense of humor. In life, everything is connected. This project has been funded with support from the European Commission. This communication reflects the views only of the author, and the Commission cannot be held responsible for any use which may be made of the information contained therein.